Good evening, everyone. Welcome back, my Magical Chronicles family. Okay, Venus in Scorpio. Let's see what's going on in your life. Love. That's what we're going to tackle this evening. All right, so those of you who are new, hit the subscribe button. Those of you who've been here before, hit the like button. Welcome back. Let me give you a little bit of a rundown for those of you who are joining me for the first time. So I like to focus on the Venus of your zodiac sign. The reason why I do this is because it's all about the abundance. I like to tap into many different areas, whether it's your money, your wealth, your success. I might look at your love, your friendships, any of your relationships, luxury, self-care, travel, you name it, whatever's going to get you just a bit closer to your abundance. So the Venus sign of Scorpio, as you know, I am not doing pre-meditations this month. I'm switching it up. I'm just going with the flow, and whatever the spirits want me to talk about, I do that. So it's not focusing on your money and your career. It's focusing on love. So let's go ahead and see what comes up for you. Get comfy. Let's get right into it. Okay. All right. Let's start with the self-care card for the Venus sign of Scorpio, please. What they need to learn and understand for their highest good. Prosperity and abundance. That is actually on the forefront for you. A lot of you actually have been working very hard. The money is rolling in. The fruits of your labor are starting to come through. So what's happening is that some of you are enjoying that right now. So some of you are sitting back, relaxing, and enjoying the money. And you deserve it because you've worked very hard. Some of you are still going through the motions of getting it together. But what's happening is that it's going to be yours much sooner than you think. So that is your first card out. Check her out, relaxing and enjoying herself. So additional message I'm getting for you is that actually some of you have been working so hard that you need to take some time to enjoy what you have, as in for you, doing stuff for you, just really taking a breath, because some of you need to do that. So that's the additional message. All right, let's go ahead and see what else Venus sign of Scorpio needs to learn and understand for their highest good. Singles or couples, please let me know. Oh, beautiful, the Holy Spirit. So you're going to be expecting quite a lot of miracles very soon. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. I feel like this speaks to those who are lacking faith right now where their love life is concerned. Really and truly, you have that power to manifest who you want. You have the power to manifest whoever you want to date, whoever you want to marry. It's a matter of you believing in yourself and having that faith and trust that it will come to fruition. That's the main thing, because miracles do happen, like the card said. All right, Venus and Scorpio, please, what they need to learn and understand. Let's look at couples. 3, 2, 1, stop. Ooh, couples, what's going on? All right, let's get a clarification on this card, please, for Venus and Scorpio couples about loving yourself first. Okay, so the first card that came out, the reason why I stopped was because it was about loving yourself first. Some of you are actually putting so much time and effort into your partner that you're forgetting that also you need to focus on you as well, putting a lot of time into you, remembering that you're important. So I'm getting that feeling that a lot of you who are in the relationships right now, you're putting more of your energy into your partner and you're forgetting about you. So I think that's why you got the love yourself first card. I shouldn't say think. I know that's why you're getting the love yourself first card. And what's happening is that your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I'm going to read that one more time for you. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So love yourself first. Now, your second card that came up was true love. So I do believe that this relationship that you're in, it's a great love. Y'all have a great thing going. You have a beautiful romance. Let me just say that. But just try to remember that you have to put yourself first sometimes, and not just to do everything, any and everything for your partner, because you're forgetting the most important person, who's you. Okay, So let's get a couple of cards just to make sure that we're on the same path right now regarding the Venus in Scorpio couples, what they need to learn and understand. All right, I've got to get one more card from here. Clarify the Four of Cups, please, for the Venus and Scorpio couples. All right, so. All right, so what's happening in this relationship is actually, yeah, you are kind of hiding yourself. A lot of it is about you hiding yourself. You're forgetting who you are as a person. I feel like sometimes you may be a little bit blind in this relationship in terms of like putting your partner up on a pedestal a bit. Like, I don't want to say that you worship your partner, but that's how it's coming across, is that you really do put this partner up on a pedestal. And that you're forgetting who you are. Like, you are an independent person. You are very strong and you have a lot of energy that you're starting to hide. And I feel like you're starting to, I don't want to say put yourself down, but I feel like you're starting to like kind of like diminish who you are as a person. Like you're really just putting that person ahead of you, and you're, what is the right word? The right word is more so like you're kind of pulling back and pulling away, not using your energy or your personality to your advantage. Like, I feel like when you first got into this relationship, you were like very bright and bubbly and very independent, and that was actually what drew your lover to you. But what's happened is, because it's like the shift of power, the balance of power has changed, and you've kind of like given away your power to this person in a way. That's what's coming up. So let's find out what else is going on, because that's the message I'm getting right here with the Four of Cups and the King of Wands. So I want to see what else is going on with Venus and Scorpio couples, please. All right, only one card from this deck. So unexpected. So the answers that you seek are actually coming, but when the answers arrive, it may be too late or you have moved on. I'm going to need to get a clarification on that. Let me go for another deck. What does that mean? I'm going to read that one more time for you. Unexpected. So the answers you seek are coming, but when the answers arrive, it might be too late or you have moved on. I don't know why, but I feel like deep down inside, some of you have actually moved on from this relationship. I feel like some of you are feeling that you're, because of the change in the relationship, the change in the dynamics. Yeah, change card, the death card came out. It's coming across to me as though some of you have decided that you want to move on from this partnership because you are not as happy as you used to be when you first started out. So this is not all of you. This is some of you. I'm getting this as in like there's going to be like an unexpected change between the two of you. And what's happening is that you just can't figure out why things have changed. It's more along the lines of you, like the balance of power have changed. And it's just really the dynamic of how things played out in this relationship. But what's happening is that things are going to change and you are going to end up moving on, some of you, from this partnership. Can we go ahead and clarify the death card, please? Let me get a second card from here. Clarify the Page of Swords. All right. So you got the Page of Swords and the Ten of Cups. And what's happening is that, yeah, there's been a change in the communication. I feel like some of you have been going through periods where things are not as happy as they used to be. And some of you have been not really on the same page, like arguments, finding that, I don't know if this has anything to do with like Mercury retrograde going on right now and Venus retrograde going on right now, but definitely y'all are just not seeing eye to eye. Sorry, not seeing eye to eye. So with the Ten of Cups, what's happening is that you really did think that this was going to be the person that you were going to end up being with for the rest of your life. Like you thought this was like a stable partner. You thought this was going to be like the best relationship. But then now that you're in it and y'all are in the thick of things, things have changed. So with some of you, it seems as though you're still trying to build a happy family, a happy marriage, but you've realized that whatever is going on with your partner or whatever is going on with you is just y'all are going to have to work very hard in order to get things back to where it was before. But I feel like some of you don't want to. Let's get a clarification, please. Ooh, okay. So finding out the truth crushed me. So there was some information that came up. And this information actually changed the dynamic of what happened. So I feel like what happened was you got to a point where there was like some gossip. And I think that's why I wanted to pull from this deck, because the Page of Swords was kind of coming up about like y'all not being on the same page, communication was lost. And I feel like some kind of gossip came up and you were really starting to wonder if your partner was cheating or if there was something that just didn't make sense. And what happened was, you see the second card, I look for you everywhere. Why do I feel like in this is not for everyone, but somebody's circumstances right here, this situation is that you went looking for your partner and you couldn't find them. And that's when you knew something wasn't right. So you've been feeling like there's something not right in the relationship. Like you feel like you can't trust your partner. And a lot of you right now are at this point where you're like, something is not right. And you don't have you don't have the proof, but you know something isn't right. And when you went looking for your partner, you weren't able to find them. So you know something is off. So that's what's happening right now, is that things have changed. The balance of this in the partnership right now has changed. So you do have a decision that you need to make. All right, let's go ahead and hit Venus in Scorpio singles. Okay, so Venus and Scorpio singles, what they need to learn and understand for their highest good. All right, let's get one more card, please. Let's clarify the very soon card. Okay, so you are going to meet the person that you are supposed to be with. You need to keep an open mind because you're looking in one area, okay? You are not thinking outside the box. I feel as though you're, okay. I remember watching something on the reel a while back where one of the girls was explaining, for those of you who don't know what the reel is, it's a talk show, and they were basically explaining that a lot of people, when they're looking on dating sites or they're out there dating, what's happening is that they put themselves in a box. So she used this analogy about people who were looking for shoes, and they would put the criteria, and what would happen is that they would only get 10 pair of shoes specifically for what they're looking for. And what would happen is that they would have to go back and branch out and maybe change the color, maybe change the shoe heel, and then they would get a wider variety. So this is what I'm going to say for you. You keep looking specifically for one type of person to date. And what's happening is that you're pigeonholing yourself in this one particular area. So what's happening is that you got this card that says keep an open mind, and very soon, and it's saying that your soulmate is actually going to differ from your usual type. So you keep looking for a particular type of person, but actually that's not the type of person that you're going to be with. Just thought you should know. But you need to decide what you want, what type of relationship you want. Write it out and focus on that. Because if you keep flip-flopping all the time, the universe is also going to flip-flop with you. Okay, and the partnerships you're going to get are going to be flip-flopping as well. So be very clear about what it is you want, but just be aware that being a bit more open is what will actually help you in the long run. So let's get a few more cards and see what else is happening with you for the Venus in Scorpio singles, please. I need to get 2 more cards from here. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups. And let's clarify the Star card as well, please. Okay, so loving this. All right, so you have the Knight of Cups, the Star card, and the Temperance card. And what's happening is that romance is at the forefront for you right now. And you're going to find yourself actually dating more. And luck is on your side, actually. You do have luck on your side. It's with the Star card, it's also telling me you need to have a bit more self-confidence in yourself and find your balance, right? Because not only are you putting yourself out there, but you also want to be patient, because some of you are also in a rush. And what happens is when you don't find the person that you want, then you switch it up and then you say, okay, well, maybe I'll do it this way. And then when it doesn't work out, then you say, okay, I'll do it another way. But what's happened is that you keep changing your mind too often. And that's what's coming up with the cards here, is like, you got to find the balance, find what it is you're looking for, and make a decision that if this is the type of person I want, then this is the type of person I'm going to go for, right? Like, write out your list of what you want, but you need to focus on that list and not flip-flop back and forth, because it's not serving you well right now. Okay? So let's get another card and see what else you need to learn and understand for your highest good for Venus sign of Scorpio singles, please. Okay. You got the regret card. Okay, so this regret card has a lot to do with you having your own regrets for things that happened in the past. So I feel like you need to forgive yourself for things that happened and maybe things that didn't happen. But also it's a little bit of, there are people who from your past may have a bit of regret towards you and they want your forgiveness. Ex-lover, ex-husband, possibly somebody, it's more an ex, husband or ex-lover, someone that, whoever comes to your mind, but this is somebody who was really in your heart a lot. There was a lot of regret from that. So it might have a lot to do with you. It may have to do with them. Some of you, it more has to do with you really just forgiving yourself for what happened. But you also need to remember that a lot of this is experiences for what you went through. So there's a lot that you need to remember, that we go through these experiences for a reason. What else does Venus and Scorpio need to learn and understand? You need to let each other go. So what's happening is that you're holding on to some stuff from the past with some ex-lovers, and you need to let that go. That time is over. That time period is over. You've learned from these experiences. And what's happening is that it's time for you to move on. If you can't move on from these exes, what's going to happen is that you're never going to find that balance within you to find the lover, to find that person that you love. It's just not going to happen. If you keep holding on to the past, you won't be able to move forward. All right. Let me get you one more card. What else does Venus in Scorpio need to learn and understand? Okay, you need to ask for help right now. It's about you asking God, praying to the angels, praying to your ancestors, and asking for some guidance right now, because you're going to need it. Because there's so much going on in your mind right now in terms of where you're moving ahead for a partner, where I feel like your mind's a bit unsettled in terms of what you really, really want. So by you asking for some help, what's going to happen is that they will help you, but there's only so much they can do. Like, you also have to help yourself, but it's good for you to start with asking for some help. So this card is saying that they can help you with your situation. It's just a matter of you saying, like, hey, I need to talk to you. I need some help. Like, why have I not found the person? Why have I not gotten married? Why did this past relationship not work out where I thought I was going to marry this person? Why? Like, there's so many questions that you have, but it's just that those experiences, the person that you were with just wasn't the right person for you. What's happening is that all those experiences has made you who you are today. So now you are starting afresh. It's a new year. You have to set those goals and go for them. But you need to be very clear on what it is you want. And you need to let go of the past, because the past is what's holding you back, okay? All right, Venus in Scorpio. This is all I have for you. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I am open for readings, $30 for 20 minutes. If you have a clarification, I will answer one question, and that is up to 5 minutes. I'm also open for Reiki sessions, which is $30 for 45 minutes. I'm going to clear out a lot of that dense energy, bringing in a lot of positive energy so you can move forward and just kind of figure out why your energy is stagnant, or figuring out what's going on in your life that's going to help you to like move forward. So I hope this reading was everything that you expected. If there is something that you don't understand, or maybe you want a clarification, just send me a message. You never know. I'm doing a lot of bonus readings this month. I'm also going to be switching it up and doing some different things. So feel free to message me whenever you want. I am always open. All right. Venus in Scorpio, thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye.